Hey everybody, welcome back to another one. This is going to be a reaction video based on Barry Sanders, who was a running back for the Detroit Lions NFL team. Played about 10 seasons. I grew up in Metro Detroit, so I'm very aware of Barry Sanders. I was alive for I was alive for most of his career, if not all of it. But, just being born, I wasn't aware of most of it. I caught the tail end when I was just, cognizant. But yeah, let's get into it and let's see how it goes.
You had a lot of people that were mad at Barry.
We're talking about Barry and his reputation.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's
I think I went to two Detroit Lions games when he was still playing. One of them was against the Vikings, in-division rival. Barry had a great game. I think we were actually losing, but Barry Sanders had like one run that was just beautiful. And when he retired, I don't really remember much of it, but I do remember everyone was just super angry. Super angry. It's like, I don't know. It's like if Wayne Gretzky retired from the Oilers, like early. I just said, I'm done with hockey. It's like, it's like if Tiger Woods just stopped playing golf after like 2 majors and just said, I'm done. It was just like our hometown team. We sucked, but we were good because of him, and he was the best we've ever seen. And then he just walked away. And it's just like, no. And then, of course, we got that with Calvin Johnson not too many years later. It's just like, oh, he's one of the greatest wide receivers ever. And he's gone.
good in this town. I've got an email right here that says, until yesterday, OJ was my least favorite NFL runner, but he only stabbed 2 people in the back.
The way he walked away, knowing what you know now about the game, how it can affect you. Does this
I remember that Sports Illustrated cover.
decision to walk away look smarter to you?
He was a show. I mean, one of the greatest shows in NFL, if not the greatest show in NFL history I've ever seen.
Sanders less than 1,500 yards shy of breaking Peyton's career rushing record. So barring injury, this was really just a matter of...
Dude, I mean, if he had the offensive line, and I know everyone says this, who's a supporter of Barry Sanders, but if he had the offensive line of Emmitt Smith and the Cowboys, he would have ran for like 20,000 yards. Like, that would have been... It would have been impossible to play defense against them. But, yeah, he had the record against Peyton. There's no way Emmitt Smith would have ever caught him if he continued to play. Like, it's just no chance.
time before the record was Barry's.
Everybody missed him on a single play. All 11 of us missed him. Barry Sanders was the absolute hardest out, period.
What a job Barry said. This is the best back in football.
We were pretty good for 3
Unfortunately, we're at a time in NFL where running backs is really undervalued because there just isn't the amount of talent that there was.
quarters of the game.
Final seconds, third quarter.
And then Barry did what Barry does to everybody and broke up.
Sanders on the draw. Longest run of the game, and he's in the clear.
You almost had to stop what you were doing just to see what Barry's going to do because you know he was going to do something amazing.
Barry Sanders is over 2,000 yards on that carry.
Sometimes you just got to look to the heavens and say, wow.
The coaches didn't even get mad about us missing
Barry again off the right side, breaks one tackle to the 40, fights free.
because he was just that good. They knew from time to time he was going to put you on a highlight.
I love how people try to put him down like, oh, he had so many negative yards, though. He had so many negative yards runs. Yeah, he played for the Detroit Lions, dummy. That was not a good team. We had no good quarterback. They weren't afraid of the pass. They were just obviously stacking the block, ready for Barry Sanders to run.
That's a long handoff to Barry.
Go ahead. Name the quarterback of the Detroit Lions when Barry was there. Name one of the many. No? Okay. Name the quarterback that was there for Emmitt Smith. Troy Aikman, Hall of Famer.
Anybody else would not have had the first down. He jukes, makes a good cut, and he leaves people out there getting hurt just trying to slide and move around with him.
Barry spins free, touchdown Lions! Wow. Barry Sanders with a move that Mikhail Baryshnikov couldn't make.
Barry Sanders has the best runs for losses in NFL history.
Dang, dude.
No matter
Look
what
at
year,
that.
you can say 1920,
What the hell?
and you can say 2012. He was
I'm just
still
surprised they
the
didn't
best
call most of that stuff down, you know? Because instant replay was not a thing back then. I'm surprised they didn't just quick whistle down.
running back in the NFL any given time.
That is the back in the league that can do that. Nobody else can do that. More about how it looks like Barry Sanders has ball bearings in his ankle.
Barry Sanders can be very, very dangerous.
4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Barry! Barry!
10-0 New England. Matthews in motion
Spelling,
right.
guys. Oh my God. Just
Barry
making a
Sanders
fool.
turned around a defensive back about 3 times. Wow.
The guy is trying to tackle him, but he's got his back to Barry because he can't find
He'll
him.
take it. It's a touchdown, Lions. Holy mackerel, what a run by Barry Sanders. That is one of the more incredible runs that you will ever see.
Just ridiculously big time.
And it wasn't like he was playing behind all pros there. This wasn't the Dallas Cowboys and Evan
Nope.
Smith. So Barry Sanders had to create
Barry
his
again
yards.
off the right side, breaks one tackle to the
I don't think any of those linemen made the Hall of Fame. I'm willing to bet some money on that. I don't think any one of them made the Hall of Fame. Even with a Hall of Fame running back behind them and running, none of them made it.
I've never seen a runner do that in my life other than Barry Sanders.
unbelievable 43-yard run.
Only Barry Sanders.
You can think that you've got him plugged up for a little while, and then he just busts that one.
That I attended the last Detroit Lions playoff victory because I was covering the Dallas Cowboys.
It's been pretty rough being a Detroit Lions fan. I mean, it's just, the playoffs are just a pipe dream at this point.
And I looked it up. It was January the 5th, 1992. That was 22 years ago. 22 years since the Lions won a playoff game. And could you have imagined that night if I told you, Barry, this franchise won't win another playoff game until I don't know when.
1992. Jesus. Ugh. Yeah, I was barely alive.
Because we still don't know when.
And he bounces off tackle to the 40.
He made them like straight up fools.
Classic Sanders. He's taking it in. And there are 5 white-shirted Cowboys lying on the field, gasping for breath.
Who some would consider the greatest running back of all time.
You look at Barry, you want to just stand still. You hoping he won't get by you because he'll put a move on you.
When you stopped Barry, you were amazed that you did. When you didn't, you were amazed by what he did.
Off to the races, 40, 50.
Oh my God. Look at that.
40 down the right sideline. High step of a bit to the 20 to the 15.
He was so stocky and his thighs were so huge that it's just like, good luck tackling that guy.
5 touchdowns.
Yeah, you think about what Barry was able to accomplish and think about what he was able to
It looks like he can squat like 80,000 pounds.
do for this organization.
Like trying to catch a cricket with your bare hands.
Oh my God. What an athlete. What a player. What a legend. God, it is so, as a Lions fan, it is so heartbreaking to watch that and just know that we screwed up a good thing. Like if we had a modicum of success, you know, back then we had any quarterback that was worth their weight. If we had any offensive line, like, and we went to the playoffs, we won maybe a Super Bowl or 2, he would have stayed in the league. I guarantee it. He fell out of love of the game because they were just awful. Pathetic. They weren't 0-16, which they did in, 2016, 2008? I can't remember. But, oh God. I try to block that out. 0-16. But, yeah, what a shame. What a shame we didn't have more years of him. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm thoroughly depressed now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, leave a recommendation in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.